Sometimes nobody tells you that you can love someone deeply and still love yourself in the process. If you ever been there, I want you to know first, you're not alone. For a long time, I thought loving someone meant being patient, being understanding, being loyal, being available no matter what. But I didn't realize that while I was trying to love others well, I was slowly disconnecting from myself, my peace, and honesty. Honestly, even parts of my relationship with God. I used to think that if I just prayed harder, loved harder, stayed longer, things would eventually change. But healing showed me something I didn't expect. God never asked me to lose myself just to keep someone else. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. For a long time, I thought guarding my heart just meant not letting people hurt my feelings. But I learned it also means protecting who has access to your emotions, your spirit, and your peace. Sometimes we give people access to parts of us that God is trying to heal. Another verse that opened my eyes is Luke chapter 10, verse 27, which talks about loving your neighbor as yourself. And I had to ask, how can I truly love others if I'm abandoning myself in the process? If you ever stayed too long, loved too deeply, or ignored your own pain just to keep a connection alive, I want you to hear this. You are not weak for loving deeply. You are not foolish for believing in people. And you are not broken because you stayed while you were still learning your worth. Sometimes God allows seasons not to destroy us, but to reveal how much we deserve peace. The Bible reminds us in John chapter 8, verse 36. So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. And sometimes that freedom isn't just from people, it's freedom from old emotional patterns, fear of letting go, and believing we have to lose ourselves to be loved. If you're in a season of healing, learning boundaries, choosing peace, I want you to know that you're not walking this journey alone. There are so many quietly learning how to love others without losing themselves too. So if that's you, give yourself grace. Healing is a process, not a moment. Before you leave this video, I just want to encourage you to take a quiet moment and ask yourself, is there any place in my life where I've been choosing connection over peace? Is there anywhere God has been nudging me to set a boundary, but I've been afraid to? Maybe just a few moments to journal about it or even just sit with it in prayer. Because healing doesn't always start with the big changes. Sometimes it starts with honest reflection between you and God. The Bible reminds us in Psalms 40, chapter 46, verse 10, be still and know that I am God. Sometimes clarity comes when we slow down long enough to listen. God, I pray for anyone listening who is learning how to heal, learning how to set boundaries, and learning how to choose peace. Give them clarity, give them strength, and remind them that they are not alone in this process. Just a reminder, guard your heart, protect your peace, and I'll talk to you guys soon.